Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I don't know if it's too light or not, but I'm here with some no, evening thoughts. This is evening. This is evening. I tried to get on here earlier, but it just didn't work out that way. Been a crazy day. And then on top of that, let me tell y'all, the commute on the way home was hell. Absolutely hell. I don't understand why a 45, 50-minute drive turns into almost 2 hours. It's just utterly ridiculous. And then you got people on the side of the road. Good evening. What's going on, Mike? You got people on the side of the road that's having situations, and then the traffic slows down. Everybody looking. Everybody trying to see what's going on. Keep driving, okay? So I just had to pull over and woosah. I always like to reach out and touch and talk to you guys, and that's what I'm doing. Because you're therapeutic for me too, just like I hope I am for you. So anyway, how you doing? How was your day? This is Donna Smith, aka Lady D, your hostess with the mostest with some grown folk talk early evening today. And other than the traffic, the day has been just crazy, crazy, crazy busy. I can't wait to get home, which I should be home probably as soon as I finish this video. I should be home 5 minutes after that, let me tell you. And I'm going to be ready to relax. But I had to reach out. I've had a couple of little things that was on my mind today. And one of them were, why do men and women cheat on one another? Why is there this cheating thing? You know, um, we all talk about it. We all, try to dissect it, figure it out, have excuses and reasons of why do people cheat? And the thing is, if you are totally into someone and you love them and you don't want to risk losing them, why go out there and do the things that you do for those who cheat? Now, I've been told that, and by some men, that men are always going to cheat. They're just born cheaters. I have a hard time really digesting and accepting that. Perhaps they do have this thing in them where they want to get out and, you know, check out the variety. However, I believe there is some men who chose not to go there. And especially the more mature that you get, the older that you get. But there is some older folks that, man, age ain't got nothing to do with it. They out here still trying to, they barely walking, they smell like Bengay, all that, and they still trying to get with, a few. Now, I think if a man is truly into you and he's loving you and he's caring for you and he respects the relationship and he respects you, he's going to desire only you. He's not going to have a desire and a passion for another woman. Now, that's not to say that he will not find another woman attractive. There is a lot of attractive women. There's a lot of handsome men. We're gonna have that. The world is mixed with a whole bunch of that, so that's gonna happen. But to find someone attractive is not cheating. To kind of gaze at some eye candy briefly is not cheating. Cheating is when you disrespectfully um, just disrespect what you have as a unit with someone. You go out and you take it all the way the whole 9 yards. And even some will say cheating is going back and forth with messaging someone, flirting, leading them on, even though you haven't had sex, but leading them on and letting them know that there is interest. Even if you are in a relationship and they are in a relationship. And good evening, Mike. I hope everything is going great for you. Hope you had a great day and all that good stuff. Thank you for saying hello and stopping by. Um, so some will actually say or start to do the cheating in ways that can lead up to the physical cheating. You know, it's the messaging, it's the texting, it's the calling, it's sending little whatnots, it's flirting with them on social media. It's doing all these little things that's leading up to, you know, the possibility of other things happening. So some will say that that's cheating because you're disrespecting who you're with. But why do men and women go there? What makes you cheat and disrespect what you have and you are sewn in tight with someone? Because, you know, the bottom line is be single. Just be single. Why you wasting their time? Why you wasting your time? If it's in you to still want to do the things that you want to do with other people, then don't commit to nobody. That way nobody gets hurt, nobody's feelings get jaded, nobody gets disrespected. Keep it 100 and stay single. H2O, y'all. But of course, it's always gravy for somebody to have a little spare tire, you know, a little junk in the trunk per se. Perhaps they've been hurt before. They're protecting themselves. They don't want to get hurt again, so they keep that spare. And in case something does go down, they got something else to go to sometime. Because sometimes that's what you call quote unquote spare. It's not going to be there when you don't have nobody. They just wanted to be there while you had somebody because either they didn't want anything serious themselves and just liked playing, or they loved the challenge and the chase of seeing if they could woo you or pull you from what you with. So you need to be careful, be faithful, be into who you are, love who you are, respect who you, I mean, love who you're with, respect who you're with. Stop cheating. That's men and women. Stop it. I can't I can't do the cheating. The cheating thing, no. No. I'm not gonna deal with you if you're cheating. I am not a cheater. If I'm committed to you, I'm committed to you. If I want to be single, I'm going to be single and then I'll do what I want to do. But other than that, I'm going to be righteous. And that's, I'm not taking it no less. I'm not giving it no less. So I just had to share that. I thought that would be a great way to start this video off and some good reminders that, you know, do away with the cheating. Why do people cheat? People sit up all the time and have excuses. Oh well, they don't give me sex. They don't give it to me the way I want anymore. So I'm going out and getting it. You know, they don't appreciate me the way they used to. I think they cheating, so shit, why not? I'm going out to cheat too. I think they cheating. You know, some people just have a thought and they're assuming, but they ain't caught them doing nothing. You know, and then you got some that say, well, if I'm being accused of this, I might as well go on out and get some, right? I might as well do it. So you know, it's a vicious cycle. It's a childhood behavior. People old and young are still playing those type of games. Get with somebody that's not about the games. Get with somebody that loves, appreciates, respects, and values you. That's my message for you grown folks. Yeah. Now, let's also I'm not gonna be. This video is not gonna be too long, y'all, because it's getting kind of chilly. I got my window down in the car, and I'm tired. I know I look a little tired because it's been a long day, but you know, there was a conversation that was being had briefly. Overheard some people talking about um a man and a G spot. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. We're gonna go there on an adult kind of way right now. Yeah, because I'm feeling like that. So, you know, a male and his G spot. Okay, now some may say or question, well, men do they have those G spots? I thought women only had the G spot. But come to find out, men do have a tender G spot area. And to my knowledge, from what I've found out, is that it's located near the anal area. So, and not per se all up in the anal, but it's located around that area. So that's why it's very sensitive to a man when someone touches that area or brushes up against it or get anywhere near it, because it kind of has a good feeling, depending. And so the conversation was, well, if a man enjoys his G spot in that area being manipulated or, played with or whatever, does that mean that he's not a man? Does that mean that he has other tendencies going on outside of, a man? And that was the pretty much the debate, because it could just be that it's a turn on. It's a turn on, just like some men who don't even have breast cysts, because it's some, excuse me, y'all, it's a little gnat flying in here. It's some who have little nubby dubby dubs, but some don't. But they like their breast areas being manipulated. And does that take away from his manhood? Does that mean that because he likes his breast manipulated like a woman does, that he has other tendencies? Perhaps not. It's just a sensitive area on him as well. But back to this G spot area. What do you guys think, grown folks? And I know that's a very delicate, sensitive conversation for the men, and maybe some of you women who have experienced pleasuring or pleasing men in that area, because I've heard broad stories. I've heard that there's some who just truly love you doing things to that area, whether it's with your mouth or with your hands or whatever. And I'm not trying to be vulgar, I'm just keeping it grown. I'm just talking. This may not be a topic for everyone, but it may be interesting for some. Okay. So, some love that area to be manipulated in some kind of way. So, the thing is, does that take away from his manhood? I don't think it should take away from his manhood. You know, um, there's women who like certain things to be done to them in a sexual way. Does that take away from her womanhood? Some like to be choked, smacked, whipped, called all kinds of ugly names and all this kind of stuff. Does that take away from her being the woman that she is? I don't think so. But what do you guys think? That is an interesting conversation that I kind of overheard. I didn't get too deep into it with my thoughts, but I did listen, and it made it a very interesting topic for me to want to raise and bring up to you guys in the Grown Folk Talk, because it's real. Um, I don't think no one should be ashamed or have issues in regards to which way they want to be, pleasured or taken care of, or, you know, rolling in the hay with and how or whatever. I mean, that's your prerogative. I mean, you're grown. So whatever floats your boat, right? But we do get those who are very judgmental, and they are always pointing the finger at someone else about what they like to do, how they like to do it, and it's not cool. Stop pointing the finger. I mean, I have people that point the finger at me because I talk about these type of things that I talk about. I have people point the finger at me because some of my writings and my music and poetry and my book is erotica. It's about grown, adult, wonderful, luscious things. But then again, I'll write about other things too. And if they just took the time to dig deeper, like I wish you guys would, you'll find out. Yeah, I'm a great writer. I write about everything. And it just so happens that some of it is about erotica. Uh, but I love it. And some just have an issue with it. And I'm sorry you do. But, I got to keep doing me. And so people sometimes are judgmental. Sometimes they do want to give you a hard time about what you do. Um, I am working on another book, and I believe that I'm going to call that What People Want to Know But Are Too Afraid to Ask. There's a lot of things that people do want to know about, do want to talk about, but are afraid to bring it out in the open through their mouths. So when it's someone like me or another who are very, 100 real with expressing and talking about things on a grown folk level, they like it because it's like, damn, she said that. Yeah, I thought that. I used to think, listen to some of my poetry and music. I'm going to tell you, I'll take y'all for a ride. I ain't playing CD, baby. Donna Smith and Lady D. Um, you could Google me. I got some stuff out there that are just, and one I want you guys really to check out, which I think is so creative and cute, is ABCs. ABCs is wonderful. I have fun with it when I do that one. When I bring it, I mean it's so creative with the alphabets and it's fun. It's grown. Man, check it out. ABCs. And I believe that one is under Lady D. If it ain't under Lady D, it's under Donna Smith because I got music under both. So sometimes I get twisted with what name I use on what. But anyway, check out ABCs, y'all. You will be highly entertained. So, yeah. So anyway, him being tickled and played with in that area, is that a no, or is that a go? What do you men think about that? Women, what do you think? Do you judge a man if he's like poking it back and saying, baby, mm. And some can't even really enjoy a full fulfillment of the whole experience unless you go back there. Just like there's some women who can't enjoy the experience unless you go back there. So everybody has their own likes and dislikes. I like to know what y'all think, though. I like to know what y'all think. And one more before we go. What about the hair yanking and choking? Somebody was telling me that they like their hair yanked and they like to be choked. And this one gentleman was saying he was choking her so hard that her eyes started rolling and she was gasping for air. And, he had to stop because he thought he had pretty much dang near killed her. But he got off with choking. Now that's kind of troublesome, I think. I don't, the choking thing, no, I got to breathe. I got to breathe, y'all. And the hair yanking, I don't know about, Caucasian and other races, but I know with us African American women, a lot of us are really not into you yanking too much on our hair, because a lot of times we as women do things with our hair. We either have stuff added in, or we're wearing things, or we weave something in, or whatever. If you got a short, cool, medium bob, you know, cool look where you don't mind all that and it's yours, and that may be different. But a lot of women wear hair enhancements, and it's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I have worn my hair in different ways for years, and I've had hair down my back, my own hair. I've been in cosmetology. I'm licensed. I have always been one to play and change hair. I've had hair this short, and I've had hair this long. And I also love being versatile. So I wear different things with my hair, on my hair, to give me the versatility so that I'm not always looking the same. I like a different vibe, a different, look and feel. And with women, our hair, depending on what we do to it, how we wear it, how we fix it, how we color it, how we cut it, it does something. It gives us that it makes us feel good. It makes us feel sexy. It makes us feel studious. It makes us feel, empowered. It makes us feel all these things. Sometimes it makes us feel a little depressed, because if you're going through something where your hair is thinning, or you lost your hair or something like that, um, just like men who lose their hair, hairline used to be up here and now it's way back here. He cuts it bald, because he ain't going around, he ain't going out like that. Well, women, we may not cut it bald, but we start doing things to add stuff on our hair so that we'll feel better, because that's just what women do. And some women cut it all off and they sexy as hell with the bald head. I don't know if my head will do it. I don't know, y'all. I think I need a look. Now, I had it real short before and it was sexy. And I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about maybe next year doing something really wild. Pretty color, real short. Yeah, been thinking about it. So be ready. So anyway, you guys, I gotta go. I just wanted to stop by. I just wanted to holler at you, talk, do what I do. And I am going to try to get back on here tomorrow. If I don't, for sure Thursday, with some grown folk talk and conversation. And I want you all to have a good evening. I hope that the topics tonight did not offend anyone. They were real talk, grown folk, and you never know what your girl is going to throw out there. So always, always stay ready. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.